What's the best way to document all my completed tasks? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. Subscribe to our channel for more daily content. In this video, we'll be creating a workflow starting with a new completed task in Google Tasks. Then we'll be uploading the details of that task to a spreadsheet in Google Sheets. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the Workload editor. We'll give our workflow a title. This is going to be Google Tasks to Google Sheets. And we're going to select our triggering app by clicking in the trigger box. We're going to be using Google Tasks, which I've used recently, so it's down here in my recent apps section. The event is going to be new completed task. So this workflow will trigger when a task has been marked as completed in Google Tasks. I'm going to make sure we're connected to our Google account. The task list that I want this trigger to monitor is My Tasks. You would select whichever task list you want to be updated on your spreadsheet. We'll test this trigger, and we have a completed task. So our fill gift bag task was completed. We have notes, we have a completed by date, and we have a due date. So we'll click continue here. For our second step, we'll choose Google Sheets, which again is down here in my recent app section. I could also type in part of the name of that app and it'll pop up in my search bar. Can click continue. The event is going to be to create a spreadsheet row. With some of our Google apps, there are some specific files and folders that have been shared with Workload. So I'm going to be using this completed tasks spreadsheet. So that's already shared with Workload. So I can go ahead and continue here. I'm going to find that spreadsheet from this drop-down menu. This is just sheet 1. Once I've selected which spreadsheet I'm using, then Workload will load the name of each column, and then I'm going to import information from the trigger. So I'm going to click on the plus sign next to task name, come over here to our menu, and the name is called the title here in the response. The description is called the notes. So I'll click on the notes in the response. I'm realizing I wrote take description, but you get the idea. The due date, also coming from the trigger, says due. And then the completed date is completed. So you can see these are in a specific format. If you would want to change the format of these dates, you would add a step here in between using our AI wizard. But I'm fine with the dates in this format, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue here. We'll test our action. And it looks like we have a success. So I'll click continue. I can look over at my spreadsheet, and you can see that information was just filled in. So it looks like our workflow is set up correctly. I can come back over to the Workload editor, make sure the nodes of my workflow all have a green dot. So I can click back in this trigger box to see if there are any issues. Sometimes once you click in it, it automatically turns green again. So now our workflow is ready to activate. I can come over to the button here in the top right corner. And once I activate this workflow, now every time a new task from the My Tasks task list is completed, it will automatically be added to this specific spreadsheet. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that automatically connects Google Tasks to Google Sheets. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this video with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.